Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. Today, we've got a packed one. We are breaking down the final episodes of Love Island UK, talking about the last couple standing and who walked away the winner. Shocking. Then we are jumping into Love is Blind UK, covering the first 4 episodes, from the pods to the reveals and all the drama in between. And of course, we cannot skip a Real Housewives of Orange County, where Tamara quits? Question mark? So let's get into it. Brie, I've missed you dearly. We've done a little banter to begin with, but we haven't really gotten into the meat of it. Like, we have not spoken.
If you guys don't know, we basically were on summer break, but we're so professional, so you guys had no idea. Hence our long Love Island UK recap, which, based off the streams, I can tell nobody cares about, but that's fine.
It was a filler.
That's fine. Like, we're back to business today. Hey. So Nikki and I have not podcasted together for almost 2 weeks, which is so crazy.
Hiatus.
So jam-packed is right. Like, we are booked and busy for this episode. I'm so excited to crank it out because I have so much to say. I actually had to go through my notes and, like, put things for another week. Because I had so much. Like, just my own personal thoughts, experiences.
And, Brie, we missed a Real Housewives of Orange County, too.
I know.
So we're going to skip that one. That one's a wash, even though it was pretty good.
It was really good. Like, I watched that with my mom when we were away, which was so nice to just, like, watch an episode without taking notes. What a pleasure.
Right. You guys, try it. Name them.
It was so funny, though, because I'm a really annoying person to watch TV with because I talk at the TV. Like, I respond to things that are happening. So I'm watching this episode innocently with my mother, and I'm literally saying, like, oh, yeah, like, that's exactly what Nikki was saying last week. Like,
and she was like, what?
She's like...
Because John does the same thing. And I'm like, I'm not talking to you.
No, she's like, I can't hear what they said. Like,
oh no, John is like, what? Like, try and like engage with me, like, nicely. And I'm like, I'm just talking to myself.
Like, stay out of it.
This is a personal viewing experience that you just happen to be here for.
Enjoy the ride.
You happen to live in my house where I'm watching this show.
Save your commentary for Survivor, okay?
Huh?
Okay, but off of TV for 5 seconds. I went to a wedding last weekend. Shout out Remy and Tim. Remy is like #1 Maddie, the best.
Congrats, guys.
Incredible wedding. But the wedding was like in the mountains of Maine. So stunning. We decided to just make a long weekend out of it, like a little family vacation. So instead of staying at the hotel with the room block, we got like an Airbnb. And I booked this Airbnb online. So gorgeous. Like, looks so nice.
Great.
So excited. So, I'm talking to the person that owns the Airbnb. I'm like, hey, can we come early? Because, they make check-in like 4 o'clock.
Ridiculous.
Like, what? Give me a discount if I can't come till 4.
But it is. That's the way it is. It's a 3 p.m. check-in everywhere.
It's insane. But anyway, he agreed to, like, he was like, yeah, you guys can come early, whatever. So I'm like, sick. We can go early. We drive down. Almost there. I'm like, hey, we'll be there at 1:30. And he goes, oh, just so you know, when you get there, like, my landscaper is going to be there. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice, take care of the property.
Fresh business.
Yeah, fresh, want to look good for us.
Right.
So we pull up, and it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. And aesthetically, the neighborhood was scary. Like, just because it's like in the mountains, there's no neighbors. Like, you're driving up hills. Like,
things are a little creaky.
Yeah, like it's kind of like scary look, like a scary movie. I'm like Cabin Fever. So I'm like, okay, so I'm getting a little worried. I'm like, okay, landscaper's gonna be there, okay. So we pull up, and the outside of the house is like fugly. I'm like, oh my God. And then the landscaper is basically just like a man in his 60s.
The neighbor.
lives
will.
in a log cabin. Yeah.
AKA the owner saying he's a landscaper.
Oh, it wasn't like it was just like a local. And there was nothing to landscape. Okay, so there was like no grass. So the landscaper's there and he's like an older gentleman. There's really like no grass. He's just like with some crickety like lawnmower with like, there's like a tiny little patch of grass. So I'm like, okay, let's just get inside. So Andrew stays outside and he's talking to the landscaper.
As of course.
Of course, Nikki. So we go inside. Obviously, like the kids are tired. I'm like trying to get settled. The inside of the house is gorgeous, by the way. So the outside was frightening looking.
Like really.
Inside was, oh yeah, I sent a video. It was really
It looked like it was styled by Chelsea DeBoer.
Yes. Wow. Great call.
Like it had skeleton heads with antlers, like browns,
bears.
grays.
Browns.
Very pretty, very cool. Wood.
So once I got inside, I felt a lot better. I was like, whew, okay. So like we didn't get duped,
Yeah.
like the landscaper situation's a little weird. And then I'm trying to get my kids settled. And I'm like, Andrew's still not inside. So I'm like, okay, now I have to go out and get him because I need the bags. Like let's go.
Giddy up.
So I'm about to walk outside and I see Andrew's just like talking to the landscaper. And
Oh my God,
in my
great.
head, I go, okay, this can go one or two ways. I'm going to come outside. And if I don't politely acknowledge this man, he's going to come back and murder me.
Of course.
So
And your children,
yeah,
right.
and my children. He's going to come back and murder my whole family. This is a test right now. Like he was
Yes.
sent here to test us.
landscaper.
The landscaper. He was sent here to test us to see if like, are we surviving or not? So I'm like pumping myself up. I'm like, okay, I have to go out there. Big smile. Mommy's got to act.
Big smile.
Big smile. Mommy's got to save the family right now. Let me get out there. I'm like, oh, hi. Like so.
Okay,
big.
Brie also failed to mention that her mom is with her on this trip. Donna the Great is on the trip with her and her family.
Yeah. So I have to save her life too. Like it's a rescue mission. So I'm like, okay. He probably already hates me because I just walked right into the house. So now I have
If he has
to
a
come
wife,
out.
he understands.
I have to come. Well, he was like kind of like shit talking his family, which the conversation I walked in on. So I was like, okay, great. So he hates
my
women.
God.
Okay, so I come outside and I'm like being so nice, so friendly. He's basically was like,
He wanted to talk to the man of the family.
he didn't even want to talk to me. He really just wanted to talk to Andrew, like the head of the household. So I skirted in and out, but then I felt better. Finally, he left. Like, they still continued to talk after that. Like, I made multiple trips, chiming into the conversation just, again, to make sure my family was going to survive.
And is Andrew, like, well or not well? Because the second, Brie, I made that first trip out, John would have shit his pants and fucking been scurrying right back in. Like, oh my God, she's out here. Like, it's time to go. It's time to wrap it up. Andrew's just like, la la la.
No,
chatty,
Andrew is
chatty.
not the person that ends a conversation. He waits for the other person to end the conversation.
Do you know that that's what they do at Disneyland with hugs?
What?
If you hug a Disney World character, they cannot release a hug until the child releases the hug.
Oh,
So that's Andrew in a conversation.
that is Andrew in a conversation. Yikes.
Just put a Winnie the Pooh costume on him.
Just something fun about him. So finally the conversation ends and I go back inside and I was like, Andrew, do you think he's going to kill us? And he's like, I don't know. It was like kind of creepy. We started checking the house. Like we were like, okay, like is there any extra doors?
And so if Andrew is saying like, okay, a little sketch, like now we're on high alert.
Now we're on high alert. So we're looking around outside. We're like, where does that window go to? There's no deadbolt lock on here. We put like a chair in front of the door when we went to sleep, like in case anybody tried to open the door, like the chair would fall. We also had our 2 dogs with us.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we brought Taco and Jelly. So like they're guard dogs. You're not going to mess with a house that has dogs.
Yeah.
They
Taco
alert everybody.
especially.
So we survived, but it was
Clearly.
up in the air. Yeah.
Meanwhile, this man probably went back to home to eat a stew with his wife and was like, I just met the nicest folks. A big papa with his nice old wife and his 2 kids and their 2 dogs.
100%. Yeah. No, he's probably like, wow, they were so great. And I'm like, he's coming back to kill us. Okay, let's check the house. Search. But like, that's what freaks me out about an Airbnb.
I do understand that, but I do love an Airbnb.
No, it is nice. And it's nice, like, we have all of our meals there. Like,
But it is so sketchy, especially with a wedding. Okay. So when we went to your brother's wedding, Paul,
Similar vibe, Nikki.
Brie, we got an Airbnb.
That one was a little more desolate, like my brother's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Desolate is the word. So there was like, they had a block, and like, I'm sure they had transportation. I don't know if they had
I
transportation
don't
to and
remember.
from the block. It was really far where the block was because it
Yeah.
was really out there. But me, John, and our best friend Fahim got an Airbnb like right out there, literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, when I say quiet, I mean quiet.
That's
Like
how we felt here
crazy.
too. Crazy quiet.
But there was also no taxis, no Ubers. So there was no way to get to the wedding. I don't know how we got to the wedding, but
And there was no service.
we got picked up on the side of the road from one of the buses that then dropped us off like on the another side of the road, and we somehow stumbled our way back to the Airbnb.
Oh my
And
God.
then I woke up the next day so hungover with the worst sore throat that I took my blanket and pillow and just laid in the damp lawn. Like, I just wanted to be cold in the lawn.
No.
I had strep throat.
Oh,
I
Nikki,
drove
when
home the
don't you
next
have
day.
strep throat?
But what? That's not right, right?
That's not normal. You got to get your adenoids removed.
At least.
You always
Yes.
have strep. It's crazy.
But I never did that one time and then like 2 times back to back this summer. How weird.
So weird. It's the summer of
weird.
strep. The summer,
Summer
I had strep.
Episode title.
Seriously, that is like what you've been living.
That is really funny.
That's crazy. I have to say one more funny story from the wedding, then I'll move on because I know you guys like we
No,
can't
I love
stop.
it.
Okay, so I'm at the wedding.
And they love it.
Do they? I'm
Yeah,
talking to my
they-
cousin, and one of her friends like comes up to us, and that they grew up with, and the three of us are having a conversation.
Have you met her before?
No, never met her before. So
Okay.
she's like a mama, fellow mama. We're like all the same age. They grew up together. So then she turns to me and she goes, "You look so familiar, Nikki." My heart.
The worst. The
No, no, no.
worst.
But now I'm a famous podcaster.
Oh, so you're thinking a good thing is coming?
I'm thinking good things coming.
That's
She
your
goes,
first mistake.
I know, Nikki. She goes, "You look so familiar. Like, where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, well,
I do have a podcast.
no, no, no." Nikki, I'm like, "Well, I'm originally from New York, but like I live in Rhode Island." She's like, "Oh, you live in Rhode Island? Like, oh, do you have the Instagram account?" My heart sank. I literally thought she's about to say not mad about it. She goes, "Oh, are you from the Instagram account, like some other random account?" And I was like, "No."
Try again.
No, not me. And she goes, "Oh, it's like these three sisters from Rhode Island, whatever." She's like, "I have to show you. You look just like this girl," which like I hate when people do that because I'm
Did
never
you?
going to be happy. It's always just like some girl with a big nose. So just to be honest, like,
No,
which
I know.
is,
I get it.
which is fine. Okay, so she shows me the girl, cute girl, big nose.
Okay.
And I was like,
Checks
"Oh,
out.
checks out." I was like, "Oh yeah, I see it. Like we have the same nose."
Got it.
And I seriously for a split second thought she was going to say the podcast, but then I was so embarrassed that in my head I thought that was going to happen that I didn't say like, "Oh, wait, did I say I have a podcast?"
No, but
I
you
might
should have
have
said, by the way,
I might have. I can't remember if I was too embarrassed. I was embarrassed either way, but I don't know if I mentioned it and she didn't care or I just didn't mention it. You know, we're
you
almost
should
there
have
though.
pulled out a sticker.
I should have pulled out a sticker. Either way, we're on the way, you guys.
I don't have the words, just a sticker.
No, the next stickers we make will just be a big schnozola. Like, you know me from
Do you
somewhere.
smell us? Do you smell what the mamas are cooking?
Literally.
What's
Yeah.
that from?
The Hulk?
Oh, thank you.
Duh.
Rip.
Come on, Nikki.
Rip.
Rip.
And
I know.
I really apologize, you guys. If anybody knows me, I am so sorry I did not mention the passing of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
My Lord and Savior.
Literally, Nikki was his number one fan.
No, truly. Like me and my dad, that was our jam. We saw Black Sabbath at Ozfest. And
When Nikki
every
was like
year,
10.
Buzzfest. Yeah, when I was literally 10, my dad used to take me to these like metal concerts in mosh pits. So crazy. But yeah, every year my dad would say, "We have to go and see Ozzy before he dies." He just never kicked the bucket until he did. But I will say, I did deliver the news to my dad. I made sure. John sent it to me, and I was so shook.
Yeah.
Like, he's old. He's
I think he was on his farewell tour. I know.
literally and
Truly
figuratively.
farewell, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Very sad, but one of the greats. So
Yeah, one of the greats.
Oh.
Okay, so the first thing that I do want to discuss really quickly, I know you didn't watch, but I did watch the Culture Awards with Matt
Yes.
Rogers and Bowen Yang.
My plate is so full.
I know
Please
there's a
just
lot
tell me.
going on, but if anybody needs something to just throw on, even in the background, it's so funny. We talked about the Culture Awards like before they happened. I finally watched when I came home. What a pleasure. It was basically like an hour and a half long SNL skit, but 900 times better because it was actually
With
funny.
It's star-studded.
Nikki, star-studded, and everybody was like committed to the bit. Like
Where can we
everybody in
watch it?
attendance. You can stream it on Peacock.
Great.
It's an hour and a half. It's so funny. All the presenters they had were hilarious. Everybody that like accepted an award really committed to like the joke, which is that this is an award show that's just like making fun of award shows, like very unserious. Like one of the categories or one of the winners was like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, like finally saying what their pronouns were. Like another one was like best category of like words to whisper. Like it was just
What was the winner?
It was like I think it was like never.
Okay, so I have to be super high when I watch it.
Yeah,
like...
it's so funny. I do want to say there's like a lot of standout moments, but one of them was Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang. They like performed like throughout the whole thing. So they did like an opening performance.
Would so be us if we had an award ceremony.
Like living the dream.
I would be performing the whole time. Like
I think they like would have if they could have for sure, but there was a lot
They did
going
as
on.
much as they could.
They did as much as they could. They did an incredible performance of Abracadabra, which I did post on our Instagram. It was so good. And Matt Rogers is like a real singer.
In what world would like an amazing performance of Abracadabra? Like
it was so funny. Wait, Nikki, listen to this. They did another performance. They both sang I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. And as they were singing it, like pictures of people that didn't come to the award ceremony were flashing on the screen. It was like an in memoriam for people that didn't come. It was like
that were invited and didn't come.
Yeah, that were invited and didn't come. It was like Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, like Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, like Michelle Obama.
They have places to be.
And if any of the people that like sent a response on why they couldn't come, they like played it on the screen.
Stop.
It was like it was just so good. It was so funny. It was so well done.
Funny.
It was really funny. And also Lisa Rinna kind of like won back the viewers. I have to say, Nikki, like I really think this could be the start to a comeback for her. Like she really was very funny, very likable. One of the awards was I don't know, it was like best dress of the year or something, and she dressed up as everybody that was nominated throughout the show. So it was like Timothée Chalamet at the Knicks game.
But I love that for Lisa Rinna, and that's who I want to see more of. Her on Housewives being like nasty, I don't like that for her. I know she's silly and I know she's funny and I like that.
She is. Like,
so let's have more of that.
Funny.
I don't like I feel like we know she's an actress, so she puts on a bit when she's on Housewives.
She does a good job.
Oh, you're so angry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like she's acting on the Housewives.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want that side of her. I want like the real funny. Like I'm sure she's super silly and funny with her daughters and her husband, Harry Hamlin. We know.
So true.
Like that's who I want to see.
I don't know if this comeback will necessarily be Housewives, but I think just like she took a dip from the spotlight for a while because I think things were really crazy after Housewives, and I think like okay, now we're ready to see her back again. The last she has
if not Housewives, where
she has a podcast with Harry, maybe like a reality show
with her family.
Because her daughters are super interesting too. Super
polarizing. Yeah, people have thoughts.
So maybe that's in the cards for them. The last standout from the show was Ben Platt did like a dramatic performance / rendition of Addison Rae's Diet Pepsi. Nikki, it was so good.
But it's like, okay, so if you like have no idea about the culture, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Well, it's the Culture Awards. Like
it's so funny. Like what a niche ass funny thing. That's so funny.
And I think he like released it on Spotify or you can like stream it. It's so good. Like
also Ben Platt, like who knew he was like in on the joke?
Well, I think like he had to be, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
this,
thought he was like an
everybody
uptight, like,
yes. Everybody that was involved here, it only made them more likable and made them,
clearly.
yeah, made you like want to see more of them. I can't say enough good things. Absolutely crushed it. I hope
Okay.
you keep doing it. Again, if anybody needs something to watch, throw it on. Like you will be giggling in the background. It's so funny.
Influencer award for you for influencing me yet again
Thank you.
to
Okay,
watch.
category next year. Okay, the next thing we have to discuss, Taylor and
You guys,
Travis, a new
I
house.
wore my shirt, if you didn't notice. I know this is not a beaver. It's
Oh.
not.
It's like, what is your
I
shirt?
mean, it's not an otter. It's a
a
beaver.
squirrel. Oh, it's a beaver.
It's a beaver.
Leave it to
Look at its
beaver.
tail. But it's in the same family, same realm. So I thought, let me throw it on
Let you represent. This,
to
I don't
honor.
know if I've ever been more excited to watch a freaking podcast interview in my life. I feel bad. I told Andrew, like, I have plans at 7 p.m.
You gotta
And he
go.
was like, really? Can you watch it later? And I was like, okay, my husband wants to hang out with me. Like, I'll watch it later. I watched it like 45 minutes or an hour later and went all the way back to the beginning. And then I was live texting Nikki like the entire time I was watching because I couldn't believe my eyes. The New Heights podcast episode, Taylor, Travis, and Jason, if you haven't watched it, even if you're not like a huge Taylor fan, it was so interesting.
I'm seeing mixed reviews. So I've been seeing a lot of hate online
What's the hate?
that their relationship is fake
No.
and it's all PR and she's so pre-programmed and the editing was so weird on it. Like it was so choppy. They've never had it edited like that before. But like you're also dealing with Miss Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like of course there's going to be editing.
The
And I
editing-
thought actually Brie, so when they dropped the promo for it, I messaged Brie and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I am uncomfortable. Like this is AI. I
Yeah.
really have always loved Taylor and Travis, but this to me felt so weird. I just didn't like the trailer. Watched it. I'm a believer. Like,
Yeah. Believer in
love
their
them.
love.
Truly.
I don't get how you could watch that episode and think that like they were being fake or phony. Like
No,
I
they were
felt the
not.
total opposite. We've never seen Taylor in this way before. She's never like given us this much of her.
Yeah.
She's never done an interview with a boyfriend or even like a friend probably. Like we've
She's
never
probably
seen her
never-
speak to a boyfriend
Right.
for an hour and 45 minutes or however long
Barely
it
has
was.
walked a red carpet with a
Yes.
boyfriend. But people were saying it like looked so fake. Like he's super into her, but she is not into him.
Okay,
But-
I think that he is super into her, and he was
Oh.
like, it was just like he was trying to have too much fun on that podcast. Like he was trying to have a lot of side chatter, and Taylor's like, I'm here to deliver a message.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. I'm working.
Sometimes he would like have a little like chitty chat with Jason. She was
yeah.
like, "No, we're not derailing."
No, she kept
Yeah.
the train moving.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, like she wouldn't even like acknowledge it, and she would just get back to her thought, which like respect. And also for her, like
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
she's got stuff to
huge.
say. This is such a big deal for her. And I did see people saying, like, wow, of course, Taylor Swift goes on, like, the podcast of her boyfriend. Like, she has to go on, like, a man's podcast. She can't, like, release the news on her own. But in her defense, this is somebody she obviously really trusts, really cares
Yeah.
about. They're not going to do her dirty. And she doesn't have to micromanage the whole interview as much. Like she can let loose and be
Yes.
authentic. And if there's something she doesn't feel comfortable with, she can take it out later. She doesn't have to go to like a
100%.
PR person, get the questions ahead of time. Like it was just natural. And I actually feel like Jason did such a good job. He asked such good questions. And I feel like he didn't know that she was going to announce her album.
Really?
Like, didn't he seem surprised? He was like, okay.
I don't know.
When they finally got to it, like, I feel like he had a list of questions. Like, she was definitely like,
Maybe.
I want to talk about X, Y, and Z. Like, I want
Oh
to
my
talk
God.
about my masters. I want to talk about,
Me and Travis getting together.
yeah, like, because he did have, like, he was looking at something behind
tour.
him. The tour. He was looking at something behind him, probably had, like,
Mm-hmm.
written questions. But then he asked a lot of questions out of
Genuine. Genuine.
out of genuine curiosity, which are the questions that I would have asked too, like that
Right.
just come to mind in a normal conversation. But then I feel like when it got to the album part, he was like, okay, so like what's the big news?
Oh my God, now I need to go back because I didn't pay any mind to Jason. I was looking at Taylor and I was looking at Travis being like this
Obsessed.
the
I
whole
know.
time. Like,
So sweet.
I also don't think that they're fake because, like,
No.
she literally was talking about when she got the call about her master's and Jason and Travis was playing video games in the other room. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking the
they
same thing.
are straight up just a normal couple that lives together with no kids. They're dinks,
They're
double
dinks.
income, no kids.
When he said that he was playing video games in the other room, I was like, oh, so she really loves him. She really loves him.
She
Like
she
she's
lives there.
yeah, she lives there. It's their home.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're looking for a house together, like in Ohio or something like that.
So crazy.
When she said that 87 plus 13, their numbers equals 100, I almost passed
Chills.
out. I never realized that.
Brie, I texted you and
Yeah.
I said, "Let me know when you." What did I say? Let me
Let me
know
know
when you
when you
get
get to
to
numerology.
numerology. Yes, because we all know Taylor's super big into her numerology. 13, we
Yeah.
know like 87,
Wow.
which is Travis Kelsey's football number, and 13, which is like Taylor's holy number, equals 100. But I also feel like Jason like wasn't quite getting it. He's like, "Oh, like 100? Like, oh yeah." Like, no, like 100, like
Yeah, he just
round,
was like, cool.
100%, like 100,
He
a
just
straight 100.
You either like I also love numerology, hello, 333,
Yes.
like big into numbers as well. So that it really gave me chills. I was like, okay, invisible string, you guys are soulmates.
Wow.
You guys are really soulmates. And just to think from Taylor's perspective before, because now I'm like just thinking back on like her work and like the songs she's written about other people. Even when she wrote the Lover album and the songs that were like about Joe or for Joe, even in the song Lover, like she is singing to him like from the
Convincing
point,
him.
yeah, convincing him and like basically saying like, are you gonna stay? Like, please stay,
Yes.
stay with me. Like, you're my lover forever. Like, am I
Right.
yours?
Like, I love you so much. I love you so much. Like,
Yes.
pouring so much into it.
Yeah, and like we could do this. And
Yes.
like this album is going to be such a love story for Travis. She literally went back to work with the producers of all of Travis's favorite songs. Like,
He said it's going to be stock full of bangers,
oh,
which, like,
of course.
also, I will just say, I told Brie, why are we not releasing this in the summer? Like, I want to pop my pussy in
Yeah.
the summer. Like, I don't
know.
want
We need
bangers
it.
in October.
I'll take it when I can get it. I'm
I'll
so
take it
excited.
because you know what? We're going to be on a down.
Yeah, we are going to be we're going to need that boost.
We're going to need a little
Take us
boost.
to the holiday season. But
So excited.
I'm so excited. I loved hearing them talk about how their relationship started because it's like kind of exactly what everybody
said, yeah.
thought.
Yep.
And I love that she acknowledged that all the songs that she's been writing about her whole life, like literally wanting the football guy, like wanting the cool guy,
Wow.
like she manifested that. Oh, I have chills. She manifested that for herself. Like she had somebody make a grand gesture for her love and like make it so clear that he wanted to be with her. She's never had that before. I think like when she was dating Calvin Harris back in the day, this is the first time she like acknowledged somebody like in any sort of acceptance speech. I think she thanked her boyfriend. She was like, "Oh, she won, I don't know if it was like a Grammy or like an MTV award." She's like, "Oh, for the first time in my life, I have somebody like go home and celebrate with." And I think he broke up with her 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Like she has not, like she has been yearning for this type of love and looking for her whole, like as long as we've
100%.
known her.
Yeah.
And the fact that she has it, I could not be happier. Seriously, so happy for both of them.
So happy. And I will say, people are like, they're so opposites. Like, anytime that she complimented him, she was just saying, like, oh, you're so strong or you're so hot. Like, but like, I feel like they are the perfect balance. And this is just like, again, two Taylor lovers talking from the heart.
And Travis.
Yeah,
Travis
truly.
lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From also with his Travis Kelsey show. Like,
True.
long time lover.
Long time.
But like, it's almost like the most beautiful love story when you have somebody who is so like eloquent, like Taylor Swift, and you know she's a poet. She
Yeah.
really is so much smarter than Travis.
Yeah.
Like he is like super hot and super strong, but like he also brings to her the fun side
Yeah, which she needs.
that she needs, and he needs a little elevation.
Totally. Opposites attract. I feel like we say this all the time. Like, those are the best relationships.
So perfect.
If you're with someone exactly like you, hello, you're boring.
But you know what, too? They're so different, but they're so similar. And
Yes.
that's what I saw so much of in this interview is they
Like they're
had so
normal
many.
people.
But they like he goes hard in football and she goes so hard in her music. Like, yeah, they're doing different things, but like their craft is their whole world.
Totally
Like
agree.
what Travis does with football in those stadiums, what Taylor does for music in those stadiums, like they both understand the hustle and the commitment, and
I
then they
think
can
that's
meet back to each other.
Yes, I think that's part of why it works because they respect each other's jobs and they don't need anything from the other one. Like they're
Yes.
not seeking any sort of validation from each other because it's like, oh, I love what you're doing. I have your back. I'm rooting for you. You don't need to
I'm
worry about
cheering for
me.
you. Yeah.
Don't worry about me while you're busy, okay? And then like vice versa, like when
Yep.
they're busy, like don't worry about me. Like I'm here to support you. Like it's really a beautiful relationship.
And now we are going to see Taylor on our screens all fall long
I'm
because
so
she doesn't
excited.
have much going on.
Well,
Just her release
there's
of her album.
big two like Easter eggs that people think they found like in this
What?
whole interview. One is that they think Taylor's going to be the Super Bowl halftime performance. So there goes
No
our
way.
yes. And actually, there's compelling evidence.
Why do they
Nikki.
think that?
Okay,
Just from
so
her being on the interview?
no. So she was talking about numerology, and she also said that like she loves to plant Easter eggs for the people that care about
Yes.
like in everything.
Yes.
And she said like that speech she did at NYU, like the whole speech was an Easter egg for one of her albums. So now people are dissecting this interview because they're like, what are the Easter eggs? What's coming? And I guess at the beginning, like after Jason did his intro, she was like, oh, thanks for screaming for like 47,000 seconds. And then later on in the episode, she said the number 47 again. And I
Is it
guess
Super Bowl 47?
no, okay, so I'll get to that in a second. But I guess the 47 represents like the Super Bowl this year is going to be at Levi Stadium, and her 47th show on her tour was at Levi Stadium. Also, in the background of their interview,
That's crazy.
That is crazy. The background of their interview, Travis's Super Bowl trophy was like tilted down, and it was like pointed at Taylor.
Okay.
And then another thing, you know, she kept talking about sourdough like forever.
Yeah.
So the Levi Stadium, that's the 49ers, that's where they play. Their mascot is like Sourdough Sam or something like that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. And also 49 equals 13.
4 plus 9.
And that's the stadium, the 49ers stadium. And
Oh my God. But
this
people
is
are like so
listen,
crazy.
Nikki,
Like,
this is Travis's 13th year in the NFL. So people
okay,
think
like,
that like
what?
Nikki, so people think that he's gonna like in an ideal world, he makes it to the Super Bowl.
Okay,
She's gonna
so in the
perform.
rigged
He
world.
wins and like retires. Like
And
that's what,
proposes to her.
yeah, that's what people think is like gonna happen.
No way. No
Oh,
way.
also, she said she's been thinking about sourdough 60% of the time, and it's the 60th Super Bowl.
Oh. Okay. Like, people are so crazy, though.
No, but like I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Yeah, I believe it because she's so intentional with things that she says. And she is like that kind of calculated that she would plant those eggs. Like, Nikki, I really think she's
Oh my God,
gonna
she's
perform.
stressing me out. Like, imagine, like, being Travis and being like, does this mean something? Like, you want eggs for breakfast? Like, what does that mean? Are you fertile?
She probably said to him, this is like the things that I'm going to say, which just added to his giddiness, I'm sure, like the whole episode. Because if he knows that she's performing, he is probably
No way.
on another level. Like, I don't know, Nikki, because she's probably been training for it.
Guys.
Yeah, she's probably been prepping for it if she really is the halftime performance.
Okay.
And
Well,
she
is
did mention
Taylor,
Stapleton.
is Taylor the halftime show, you guys? You tell us.
She also mentioned Chris Stapleton more than once, so maybe she'll bring him out.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
I'm throwing that one in as my own.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, so there's another Easter egg that people think. This one's a little
Okay.
far-fetched, but I could see it. Okay. So in order
Far-fetched.
for
Okay. None of that was far-fetched, but okay.
No, that like all makes sense to me. Like she's performing.
Okay.
This one's a little far-fetched. So I guess in order for this album to be eligible for a Grammy, for like this year's Grammys, she has to drop a single before August 30th.
Okay.
So people think that
Like-
she's gonna, yeah. So people think she's
second.
gonna drop her first single this Friday, the 22nd, because I guess she made like a playlist on Spotify, and it was like all songs like produced by Max Martin, and the first song on the playlist is 22.
Okay.
So people think like 22, this Friday's the 22nd. She wants to go for the Grammy. She's going to drop her first single, so like she makes the cut.
But what does that have to do with 22? Just the
Just
Grammy?
the number. Yeah.
Okay.
So that one's a little more far-fetched, but like, we'll see.
We're reaching, but okay.
Yeah. The last thing I want to say about the interview that you sent me was that the title of Taylor's album coming out is The Life of a Showgirl.
Lisa Barlow. Lisa Barlow.
And Nikki sent me this thing saying that Kanye West has an album, The Life of Pablo, but
Huge.
now, yeah, huge. But now when Taylor's album comes out, anytime you type into a search The Life of, Taylor's albums is going to come up first, The Life of a Showgirl over The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
And like that was probably intentional because she hates Kanye.
Cake.
I love that.
Slay.
Get it, Taylor. Wait, also, did you see that apparently there's like a, I don't know what it's called, like Taylor registered something like The Life of a Showgirl, a musical. So people think there's also like, she's also like has a musical in the works.
I would love to see it. I love a musicale.
And she did mention musical theater a lot in her interview and how it was like really prevalent on her tour. So I could see that. So yeah, that's your Taylor news.
Thank you.
Not mad about it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on. The Love Island US reunion filmed last week.
Okay.
And there was rumors that like Kuda wasn't going to show up.
Correct.
She confirmed showed up. Thank God.
Great. Because I heard Andy like made some digs at her, so people were saying like she wasn't going to show up. But really, come on.
Of course she's going to be there. She wants to check. And she like was the season. Like she can't not be there.
Yes.
Also, Andy confirmed that they're going to show the extended footage of the
Heart Race Challenge.
heart rate challenge of Huda and Ace, and he said it was very enlightening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
we know, I can tell you guys, don't worry. Don't worry. Zach will be there. Zach, the one who was on it for 35 seconds. Yes, he will be there.
They probably
filmed
cut him
a lot
out
of content. Yes,
They
he's
probably cut him
there. Don't
that's
worry.
so funny. So that airs Monday, August 25th. So next Monday.
Okay, I'm so excited.
I'm
I
excited
can't
too.
wait to see. I was just going to say, like, I need to see. Bree sent me a clip today of Olandria talking during an interview of her talking about Nick and, like, how special he makes her feel. And she used the word coupled up.
To describe the relationship.
Yeah. We've only been, and she did quotes, coupled up for 2 to 3 weeks. But, like, why are you going to say it like that? Like, that's weird to me. That's sus to me.
Sus. Need to discuss Olandria, Nick, Amaya, and Bryan when I'm Watch What Happens Live.
I didn't watch. How was it?
I watched. I had to watch because I need to see these people interact because there's been rumors about Amaya and Bryan and
Yes. That they broke up.
That they broke up. I think they're very much together.
Really?
Amaya actually seemed very like a toned down version of herself on the show. I think she was like holding it in because it's live and it's quick and Andy likes to go. So she was like holding it back a little bit.
Oh my
but
God, our sweet girl.
Bryan seemed like very chilled, very relaxed. Like Andy asked them, he was like, "Oh, Bryan, I know you're really close with your mom. Like, has your mom met Amaya yet?" And he was like, "Oh, my mom loves Amaya. Like, they love each other." Amaya was like, "Yeah,
God.
we text. Like, shout out Julie. Like, love you, girl." So cute. But then
How could
Andy
you
goes,
not?
wait, Nikki. Then Andy goes, "Nick, has Alandra met your mom? Like, has Alandra had your mom's meatballs yet?" And he was like, "Nah, she's still prepping them. Like, she's still my mommy's still prepping those balls."
Mamacito.
Yeah, and it was just like, let me think of how I want to phrase this.
Okay.
The last time we spoke about Nicolandria, people called us like racist bigots, which is so crazy that you can't comment on a relationship.
You just don't see the chemistry. Like, that's literally all we said. We could say that about anybody. No. That's it.
Nicolandria stans are literally Jelena stans.
Yeah.
Like, they are searching for content about them. They're searching for people that are saying bad things about them so that they can comment, like, on their little keyboards and, like, tear them down when no one's even being mean. They are so territorial over this relationship. I'm so afraid for what's going to happen to them when they decide to break up or go their separate ways, because I feel
what's
like...
going to happen to Nick?
No, Nikki, I feel like Nicolandria stans for the rest of their life are going to be commenting Like, when these people move on and have new relationships, they're going to be like, she's not as beautiful as Alandria.
Oh, 100%.
You don't love her as much as you loved Alandria.
We are getting comments on our other videos from Nicolandria stands. Like, how do you idioms feel now? What do they call us? Dwights?
Dwight. Guys,
I do
it's
love when
so
they call
over
us
the top.
Dwights. It's
Yeah,
so
so this
funny.
is for you guys, for the Nicolandria stands. But I do want to say something about Nicolandria. So the way that I perceive their relationship, and this is based off the way both of them speak about each other. Because Andy was asking them like a lot of questions about their relationship and what it's like outside the villa, and like what does she love about Nick? Like, what does Nick do for her? And whenever they talk about their relationship, they both comment about the fans. Like, everything comes back to the fans. Like, the
Always.
fans of their relationship, they always bring it back to them. And if your relationship is based off of how, like, your fandom views you, and that's, like, a high priority in your relationship, it's not
Genuine.
like a genuine relationship. I think that they have a really close friendship. I think they have a lot of respect and love for each other. I don't think they are romantically involved, but I think that they are using the momentum that they have as a couple with the fans to boost their careers. Like, I think this is a business move. When people
I
talk
think
about
that
PR
too.
relationships, this is a PR relationship, and I'm not mad about it. Go for it, but everybody else needs to calm down. Like,
Yeah.
take a breath.
Yes, I completely think that too, but I also think that they're like scared as to what happens if they do break up. Now there's so much pressure put on them from the outside
know.
world to make this work. Like, I'm sure Nick is terrified, and I'm sure Alandria, like,
Yeah.
they want to make their fans happy. Like,
I know.
people saw this. And again, like, not saying that there isn't a genuine connection. Like, I think that they have an amazing friendship.
I agree. A lot of love and respect there.
And that's it.
And
like,
that's it. Yeah.
And they're
Wait,
like,
they're in.
let's.
I just saw they're in a NYX, you know, the cosmetics, the makeup brand, campaign together.
Great.
And she said
Checks.
on Watch What Happens Live, she was like, you know, Nick is like so supportive of my dreams. Like, he has crossed so many things off my bucket list.
Yes,
Moving out of the
Greece.
villa, taking me to Europe. She's like, I've always wanted to model. Like, he brought me into like a campaign with him. And she's like, now other people are reaching out to me that want to work with me. So, like I said, I feel like they're also saying it like this relationship is business.
Yeah,
Friendship
but they
and
also
business.
yes, love is there.
It's
Like,
not
that's
romantic.
yeah, but that's not to say that they don't love each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, they love each other in the sense that, like, Nick is like, hell yeah, you want to go to Europe? I'm going to Europe. I'm going to make sure it's paid for you. Come along
Totally.
with me. We're a couple, so let's go.
Exactly. They're a PR relationship right now.
Yeah.
And also, I do want to say, Alandria is such a star. I see such a big career for her. Like, we are going to see her for a long, long time. Like, this is just the beginning for her.
Yeah. She doesn't even need Nick. Like,
She doesn't
girl,
even need Nick.
You are good to go.
She's the star. She's good. Like, with or without Nick, these things would have happened for her.
Even, like, who else would you say is like the standout star of the season? Like, I feel like last season we had so many stars that are still in our
It's true.
sphere of like
Amaya.
They're still, yeah, but like I don't know if it's just because like now I'm on the Love Island UK side of it that it's like I'm not really seeing the US content, or if it's too long gone. But like, I'm not seeing anything about Amaya. Like, I'm not seeing.
That's also Beyond the Villas out from last season, and I feel like there's a lot of content of them.
So so that's probably what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
But like, who's going to be on that from this season?
I don't know if they're going to keep doing that.
Because they're not stars like they were last season.
And it's just the relationships are different. Like, they're very divided.
Mm-hmm.
This year, Andy said the first time that Shelley and Alandria saw Huda was at the reunion.
Wow.
Since leaving the villa. So, like, it's a very divided group, when last season, like, everybody was a big group of friends.
And the fact that Sierra is not going to be there is so crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I'm surprised. Okay, the last thing I want to say is that Traders announced that they're doing a season of All Normies.
Cannot wait.
I posted it in our story. Everybody go apply. I'm going to apply. Are you?
Sure.
Yeah, have to. Like, why not? What do we have to
Vacation?
lose?
Don't mind it.
For up to a month. I think it says they're filming in like May or June.
Together.
Would you want to be a trader or a faithful?
Probably faithful.
I'd want to be a trader.
I know
for
you would.
sure.
I'm a pussy. I'm not like trying to make big moves.
Oh,
but I also
man.
don't want to get voted out. you should be a traitor and keep me.
Well,
Like a
duh.
like
Well, now
a
we're
Brittany and
well now we're telling our whole game plan.
right. But nobody listens to us, so it doesn't matter.
That'll be the first season my mom watches of Traders. Okay, let's get to the meat, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Like I could do this for 6 more
Giddy
hours.
up.
Okay.
It's Sunday night, you guys. We're dropping in less than 12 hours. Like, we gotta go.
So true. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick Love Island UK finale recap because the last 10 episodes of Love Island UK was so like
Jam-packed. Like, crazy.
jam-packed. I kind of thought like, okay, it's gonna die down now. It didn't stop.
I told you, Brie. I was like, I know Brie is heavy on the fast forward. I tried. You could not even fast forward because you would have to go back and catch up. Miss something gigantic.
Well,
So much drama.
so many crazy things happened, seriously, in the last 10 episodes. The craziest being that Shakira and Harry got back together. I did not see that
Nuts.
coming in a million years.
Shocked. So, Brie, the last episode you said, you could tell, like, Shakira and Connor were friend vibes.
Yeah.
I was so behind it. I really wanted them to be together because I love Connor and I love Shakira. My favorite boy, my favorite girl. I just was like manifesting it. Didn't work out for
Didn't
me.
work out, yeah.
You called it. Did I think that she would ever say like Harry was her match? No.
No.
And did I ever think that, well, actually, did I ever think that Harry would leave Helena for Shakira? Yeah.
Nikki, they were so close to the end that I feel like I was so shocked. Like, you're going to throw it all, you're going to throw in the towel
Yes.
when we're at the end of the finish line here, and you're going to do Helena like that after she literally is stuck up for you and stuck by your side?
It was really,
Like,
really
I
rough to watch.
actually felt so much for Helena, and the way she handled that situation
Yeah.
could
Couldn't be
never. And I say that for both of them, the way Shakira handled being played by him, the way and then it actually was almost kind of nice that finally at the end, Shakira and Helena were able to say, like, we're not the problem. Like, we hate each other because of this moron. And Shakira still went back with him. I was, like, so crazy.
I was really shocked that Shakira went back to him because I thought, like, she said what she said. I thought
Yeah.
she was that kind of girl. Like,
Standing
that was
10 toes
it.
down.
But also, so did Harry, and that's why he didn't fight for her. So, like, had he thought maybe there was a chance, he would have gone back sooner. But again, like, it's the flip-flopping. It's the Harrison, Lauren, it's the love triangles. It's too much.
Crazy. So crazy.
And those three were the biggest core three. Like,
I know.
he was flipping and flopping, and Harry's behavior, I just want to say, is so disgusting. And I also want to say that I love Megan. I know the UK, for some reason, didn't love Megan.
Yeah, what's the deal? Megan, like, who's coupled up with Connor.
With Connor,
what's the
yes.
deal that they don't like her?
She came back. I don't know if it's because she's too loud, but she is. She's a little too loud, but she's right.
Yeah.
Like, she came back in spitting facts. And she also came back in as Meg and Helena's friend. Like, girl, like, I have been on the outside. I'm watching the show. You look stupid.
So true. I love that.
You need to, like, get your shit in check. But it also was a little phony. Like, Megan came back and then was, like, up Shakira's ass, like, a little bit.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So you think that's why like, UK didn't like her? Because they thought she came in, was, like, with, insider trading and she was
No,
playing?
I think they didn't like her from before.
Wow. But, like, meanwhile, they kept Harry on for the whole time.
But that's, to me, where the confusion lies. Like, and it doesn't, though, because it does and it doesn't. Because how the hell has he gotten by? You have Shakira, who's a beautiful, strong woman, who said, like, and I believed her when she said, this is it.
I agree.
She left him.
Yep.
But then she still goes back. You have his mom coming in for the parent meetings. She's like, honey, you're doing brilliant. You're phenomenal. You're hilarious. You're telling your son that?
Yeah.
I would smack my son upside his fucking head and
Yeah.
go and apologize
You're
to every
embarrassing
woman
yourself.
that he's spoken to
Yeah.
in there. And then you have Helena's parents who come in, who the apple does not fall far. It all makes sense when we meet Helena's parents.
I know.
Her dad is a clone of her physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
He's like,
Looked
Harry
exactly
wears
like her.
His dick on his sleeve. Wasn't wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry for treating your daughter. Oh, it is what it is.
Vicky, crazy. But you
What?
know what?
Laughing about it.
Helena, like, is her parents. And, like, the
Yes.
way, like you just said, the way her parents handle that is how Helena has been handling her relationship with Harry the whole season, just like laughing it off, not a big deal, don't worry about it, brush it under the rug. But then when Shakira's family came in, they were like, I don't even want to see you, Harry. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not giving you a hug. And that, up until that point, was Shakira.
I just feel so bad for Shakira because the only thing that's going to happen to her is her heart broken.
Of course. But you know what? That's on her at this point because I cannot believe she went back with him. Like I said, I didn't even see their connection to begin with. So, like, what is even there? He's a 30-year-old man-child.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like, that's what he's doing to you in the villa. What do you think is going to happen when he gets out and his DMs are off the charts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. Like, bye, Shakira.
Yeah.
Ugh, God. And I do want to say when they basically did, like, a second movie night. Do you remember that episode?
The awards.
The awards. They still kept making Shakira, Yaz, and Tony look like such mean girls, but they were not bringing up any of like the footage of Helena and Megan like snickering behind their backs and like also being mean girls. I thought that was so rude and one-sided.
Yeah.
Maybe the producers did that because the UK obviously loved that trio, so maybe they were trying to
get the fire going,
or like take some heat off of Meg and Helena. I don't know what the discourse was at the time. That's the only thing I can think of. They were trying to like spread it out a little bit.
The only thing I could think of is like Meg didn't need any help looking bad because she had D. Yeah. She just had her footage with D to not do her any favors.
Well, we have to talk about Meg and Dijon. I just want to say, because I was talking to my friend Megan about this, I hate being wrong about somebody. Like, I hate having a bad read on somebody. And at the beginning, we were like, we love Dijon.
Loved.
So genuine, so handsome, such a cutie. Just seems like he wants to have a good time. I felt like...
We defended him. Like, go make out with people if you need to.
Have
like,
fun.
it's okay to be open.
Yeah, you're on the show. Also, I felt like because in past seasons when the guys are in, like, serious relationships and they go to Casa Amor... and they usually, like, make out with girls. Like, they dog their girls so bad, and they come back, and the girls take them back. I felt like, from that perspective, when Dijon went to Casa Amor, I was like, he wasn't that bad.
He really
wasn't.
Like,
compared to what we've seen, he slept outside. Like, he was super flirty, but he's really been flirty the whole time.
But it's all calculated.
But now, the mask started to fall. We see the full picture. Dijon starts to show us who he really is. And I could, like, the unraveling of him happening before our eyes, I was like, wow. Like, I'm played. Like, I got played.
It was
like,
still hard for me to believe it. Like, honestly, I was, like, still trying to find, like, the hope in him. Like,
no, when her family came in and they were like, did not like him, I was like, okay, they're right. They're onto something. And then, like, Dijon just started, like, getting worse and worse. And when he, like, asked Meg to be exclusive and then said he would take it back. And then I felt like when he asked her to be his girlfriend, like, it was so weird. And then when he said, I love you, it was so weird. Like, everything was like, okay, this is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. Like, he's playing a game.
But then they had the date, and he told her to stop talking for the camera and just to sit there and, like, look good for the camera. Like, they were happy.
Yeah, that was really crazy.
And it was all because, like, here we are coming down to the big prize. So we want to look like the day ones who have made it.
I wonder if production has footage of him speaking like that throughout the whole season, but they only decided to show it at the end to, like, really expose him. Because there's no way that was the first time that he was talking like that, because even the way Meg reacted to him like that, it was like she was already used to it.
But always the way that Meg reacted, I was like, I thought she was being crazy. Like, I was always like, she's being so extra. Like, she's being, like, let him explore. But then, like, what is he saying to her?
Exactly.
That's so different that she is having this reaction.
I love that her family called out the biggest red flag is that they were like, what is he even saying to you, Meg? He says, oh, you have a beautiful heart. You're beautiful inside and out. He said that to every bombshell that came in. Like, what is he saying to you that is so specific?
And also, are you laughing? Like, are you having fun?
I know, Nikki. Like, I felt so sad for her. I was like, wow, Meg, this whole experience was just, like, such a calculated relationship. Like, Dijon was just going to pick whoever was going to, like, be all for him and stay with that to try to win the game. And, like, you could see Meg realizing that like little by little as it went on. And it was really sad and really hard to watch.
And maybe that's also why he didn't go for Yaz or why he didn't go for the bombshells.
Exactly. Because Meg was all in on D.
Well, now we know that Dejan's sister has a tell-all book that she has released about him.
Crazy.
I don't know, like, totally a lot of information about it. So I really don't even want to talk. Yeah, I don't think it's his biological sister. Apparently, it's very damaging to Dejan.
Yeah.
And, like, people are saying that this is who he is.
Yep.
But people are also saying that Meg and Dejan will never break up because they just want to prove the narrative of they are perfect, they are great.
No, they're gonna break up if they haven't already. Okay, let's get to the winners because we get to the top two. This was the most shocking of all. We get to the final two couples, Harry and Shakira. How does that happen? Shakira
Over
wasn't
Yaz
even
and
voted.
Jamie.
Shakira wasn't even voted like favorite girl. And then the other couple, spoiler alert, who won, Tony and Cash. You guys, I was upset. I was like, really? That's who won? Yaz for sure. I thought Yaz was going to win. Yeah, 100%. Yaz and Jamie. The fact that Harry and Shakira in the top two was so insane. How does that happen? Seriously, how does that happen?
I don't know.
Like, can somebody, like, from the UK, like, I need to know what was going on.
Well, you know, Yaz's mom thinks that all the votes were rigged. She does.
But why would Tony win? She's from America.
Well, they're saying maybe production wanted her to win, but also people loved Cash.
People love Cash and people love Tony.
I know, apparently. Which is so crazy.
And I don't, like, dislike Tony, but she's just so not my kind of girl. And I feel like she's a polarizing person. So the fact that she won was so shocking to me. And I just feel like she didn't really like Cash. Like, she was still really, like, kind of in love with Harrison. Like, she was almost brought to tears when she saw him. And she was always, like, talking to Cash about Harrison. Even when they went up to the terrace with Cash, she was like, oh, yeah, like, last time I was here, I had to, like, hide. Like, she couldn't not bring Harrison up.
Yeah. I think maybe it's, like, a case of, like, we're at the end, so we have to kind of ride, like you said, with D about Meg, but he kind of rode with Meg the whole way through, and she's like, all right, well, now I don't have Harrison, so... And what's not to love about Cash? Like, you know, he was a great guy. I feel like people loved him, but I also feel like the UK loved Tony because she was done so wrong by Harrison. But to me, the way that Tony reacted to this situation wasn't correct.
No. Like, she did a lot of wrong as well in that situation. So the fact that they were both wrong.
Yeah.
So it was really kind of like shocking an underwhelming ending to such an insane season.
And I thought, like, I just could not wait for it to be over. Once we recapped last episode, I was just like, all right, like, I could not wait to get through the episodes and just have it end.
And when Megan and Connor got voted off, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like
I didn't need a challenge show. I didn't need
there was no, like, great love from the season. Like, I feel like there's always one really strong couple that you're rooting for. There was not one by the end of the show. It was like,
for
okay,
us,
you
it
guys.
was Megan and Connor.
Yeah, it was like, okay, guys, we got to go home. Like, it's summer's over, you know?
Yeah, really ridiculous.
Okay, let's stay in the UK and do, so that's that on Love Island UK.
That's that.
Bye, guys. Let's move on to Love is Blind UK. Nikki, you have to say what happened to you.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so the reason why we are recording a little late, you wouldn't know it because we're still dropping tomorrow, but Brie told me, okay, the new Love Island is coming out. I mean, the new Love is Blind UK is coming out. Great, first 4 episodes. Giddy up. I click. I'm watching it. And I'm watching it. I watched 3 full episodes of Love is Blind UK season 1. We're on season 2, you guys.
Yeah.
I spent 3 hours. My kids were out of the house. My dad came and babysat the kids, so I could have like a minute to breathe in my life. I watched an episode. I was like really cramming in, and then I was like, Freddie. The name Freddie sounds so familiar. Freddie and Christina, I think the girl's name was, right? Like, or something like that. Catherine. This is so familiar. When I used to listen to another podcast, I remember them talking about her. I fucking look. I'm on season 1.
Oh my God.
3 episodes in.
I felt so bad.
Well, once I did tune into season 2, I am just now starting to understand the characters. It's very hard to drop who I have now grown to know and love.
Yeah.
And I'm like committed into these people's relationships. So I'm doing my best, you guys. But I did watch all 4.
Nice. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So what do you think so far? Because this is your first, I guess, 1.5. Love is Blind UK. Like, what do you think of the vibe?
Okay, so it's so much more tame than Love Island UK. So I was like trying to tell John, he's not a big fan of the UK shows. But I was like, their accents, their personalities are much more digestible for him, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
It's like a lot less like drama. Like there's no like crazy drama.
Yeah. They're normal people.
Everybody was like attractive. Everybody's seemingly normal except for Patrick, who follows his spleen.
Oh my God. I couldn't.
Can you even believe that that's a real person?
No.
When he said, like, oh, I don't trust my gut, I trust my spleen, I was like, okay, cut. Like, get him off. We're not going to see this guy's journey, are we? Like, I was like, no way somebody is going to like what he has to say in the pods and actually want to be with him.
Okay, we heard about his spleen 6,000 times.
And people think that I think it's pretty obvious that he just went on there to like promote his human design business because he was so over the top and so annoying.
He was insufferable.
Insufferable. And he's the worst kind of person where he's so self-centered.
Yes.
He thinks he's so much better than everybody.
He's a narcissist, yeah.
He's a narcissist. So anybody that doesn't align with him is beneath him.
Yes.
But meanwhile, he portrays himself as like being so open and like loving. It's like, no, you think you're the shit.
No, you're so woke. You can speak to your spleen. Everybody else is stupid and beneath you. You're 100% right. He thinks that everybody else is dumb because they don't speak spleen.
They don't speak spleen. Oh my God, Nikki, that's so funny. Like such a loser.
Poor Anu, a beautiful girl. Like
gorgeous girl.
You dropped the ball.
Yeah.
But we see in the coming attractions that they do link back up. They bring back everybody who doesn't get engaged and brings them back.
Which I do like when they do that little mixer. But I couldn't believe that she was like feeding into it. Like it was so weird. Every time they show their conversation, it was such an awkward and comfortable conversation.
So when it was progressing, were like disgusting.
Yeah. So when it was progressing, and he came back and said like, "My spleen told me it's you." I was like, "Wait, have you guys had one?" Like.
But then it said it wasn't her.
Yeah, but then the spleen changed. It's mine. Like, it wasn't her. Yeah, the spleen changed. And like she wrote that song. I was like, no, you guys both. She obviously also probably just wanted to like see the experience out. But is it worth it to be stuck with that loser?
So many musicians and poets, I will say. Everybody had a song and everybody had a poem.
Everyone has. Also, I want to say, if you're a man and you're a life coach, you're just a sociopath. But if you're a woman and you're a life coach, like, yes, that is like you should be.
I'm looking for you, yes.
I'm looking for you. Like, women only, like, a life coach is a job that should only be by women.
Completely under.
We don't need men life coaches. Are you kidding me?
Okay, here come the men in our comments, like, we're so good. We know everything.
No, like,
no, you don't. You have no life experience. You can't grow a child. Like, talk to me when you can grow limbs and ears and your gut.
Yeah.
And your spleen.
And your spleen. Quite literally. Oh, God. Okay, so let's move on to the couples. I'm going to start with Ashley and Billy. Ashley and
Roll
Billy.
through.
Ashley and Billy, what do you think?
Okay, Billy is so Andrew coded. Did you know I was going to say that?
I knew you were going to say that. And I was like, is that a good or a bad thing?
No, he's so sweet.
Yeah.
But he's like a little Irish man. Like, that's like what he reminds me of. Like, he just gives Andrew.
I feel like with Billy, I'm waiting, like, for the shoe to drop. Like, I'm waiting for something crazy to come out about him. And just because when he mentions that he was married before, he didn't like really go into any detail about what happened. He was just kind of like, yeah, I was married. Like, it didn't work out.
I thought Ashley is such a nice girl. I think that they're really nice together. Yes. I think she could bring out a great side in him. Totally. I like them.
I like them too.
I really liked everybody. And this is just me being like an optimist. Like, I really did like, we'll go through them, but for most people, I will say that I like them.
I like most of them too, and I do think that if Billy like is what we've seen, like they are going to be such a gorgeous couple, and we didn't
So
really
sweet.
see them in the preview, so I think they're going to be pretty drama free.
And they were quick.
Yes, I mean they were just
Super
like
quick in the pods,
military, both. Let's do it. So cute.
Such
Okay,
cuties.
next Sarova and Cal. I'm
Love.
obsessed with Sarova.
I love them. I love them both.
Okay, Cal, I don't love. Do you want to know who he reminds me of? Also in my
So-
family?
no. Oh, from your family?
Yeah,
No. Who?
a brother,
Luke.
Luke.
There's only one that could be like.
He looks so much like my brother Luke.
Are you kidding me? He looks like the guy who's the interviewer who.
Well, he needs a
interviewed-
better haircut.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
He does look like Jay Shetty.
Yes.
Yes.
That is who I thought of.
He
But I
does.
really like them. I like their challenges that are to come. I really hope that it doesn't bring them apart. He is,
Pakistani.
and she is Indian.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that I didn't like was that when she was like saying how she's so attracted to him, and he was like, "Yeah, well, you're not my usual type," and he like that was the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
He didn't follow up with like, "But you're so beautiful. I'm so attracted to you." He was just like, "Yeah, you're not my usual type. So like, want to get lunch?"
And we've seen this before that people don't have that physical attraction.
But how can you not be attracted to her? She's so
Gorgeous.
beautiful and like just
so beautiful.
an incredible person. So if this doesn't work out for her, like please put her on another show because I really love her. Like she is
Yeah.
such a sweetheart. Okay, next couple, Kieran and Megan.
Okay, I think that they're a mistake. I think that he is going to see Sophie and he is going
No.
to fall in love with her. Barbie and Ken.
You're wrong.
Okay.
See, I feel the strongest about them. Like I think that they are.
I think they're
such a
too
good match
sexual.
for each other. They are. First of all, they're both like hotties. Of
Yes.
course, you know they can't resist. But I think like maturity wise, they seem to be on the same level. Like a little immature.
I think that their chemistry is purely like sexually driven,
Oh wow, I guess.
and that's going to
me.
fizzle out.
But like he didn't have any deep conversations with Sophie. I feel like that was he knew that she was hot.
Okay, I also feel like Sophie had a bad representation because I liked her.
I liked her, but that's not the place to find a partner. If you take a really long time to open up and dig
Yeah, right.
deep,
We
you
have
can't-
3 days here.
yeah, you can't go on that show. Like, so, like it's hard for the men to want to put in the work when they have to make a decision. Like, am I going to propose to
Right.
you in 3 days? But you won't even tell me what happened.
I
to
feel
you
like the
in your life.
persona that she puts on is like dumb, blonde, flirty, like sassy, and that's not who she really is. I
Yeah.
feel like who she's putting out is not who she is, and if she let that guard down, that she could really find love, and she really is a nice girl.
She is.
I
And
liked
feel like
her.
Karen clocked that right away, which is why he kept giving her a
he's like,
chance.
"I don't have
But
time
yeah,
now."
he's like, I gotta go, lady.
Yeah.
Like we gotta make moves here. Like I'm so sorry, I did my best. You know, if you're not
Well,
gonna
we'll
give it
see.
to me,
We'll see when they meet.
Okay, next couple, Jed and Barda.
Love, like,
Just like a nice, they seem like a whole, like, guys, if these are all going to be wrong, like in a couple weeks from now, we're so sorry, but they just seem like a wholesome, family loving
Wholesome.
couple.
I wonder if she's going to be attracted to him, though.
I think she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she is.
Like, because to me, he's not like the most outwardly hot. Maybe he's medium ugly.
No, I wouldn't categorize him as medium ugly. Just
You
an
think he's hot?
average looking man. Average.
Do you think he's hot?
He's not like my type on paper, but I don't think he's like ugly.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's such a cutie. I think they're just like a.
They were so sweet. And
Just
he really,
normies.
yeah.
I hope they're drama free. And then this brings us to our last couple,
Yeah, this is where I get rocky.
Javin, Katisha, and then I guess we can throw Demola in there because it was kind of a.
Yeah. I think
I've had-
she feels like she made a mistake.
Okay, neither one of those guys is the right guy for her. I also think she's too immature to be on this show. Like
Yeah.
the fact that she chose Javin just shows like where she's at. She doesn't know what she'd want. She knowingly picked the
Yes.
person that she knew was wrong for her.
But she also told Demola, like, hands down, this is
You.
it.
Yeah.
And then goes and meets with Javin and is, like, so confused. Like, which it is. Granted, this is a huge decision. You do have a connection with two men that you've never seen before, and you're going to say that you're going to marry them. And at the end of this experiment, you will marry somebody.
I know, but then when she went, like when she had her conversation with Javin after, he gave her nothing. Like she was kind of like putting her cards
Giving
out
her
there, like
nothing.
I'm gonna pick Damola, and he was like, okay, it is what it is.
He came back to say bye.
Yeah, like he didn't care. Like he
Yeah.
was so unfazed. And then when she did a switch up, I was like, no, come on,
Yeah.
why? I
That
think
was really
because
effed. I think Damola's so cute and
I
like
think he's
such a
so cute
sweetie.
too.
I love him.
I know. But
I
again,
really think he's a good guy.
neither of those guys were right for her, and I hope
No.
that Damola finds his person. And I think Javin is going to do Katisha so dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
He
like
has
they
zero
showed in
interest.
I feel like they showed in the preview Javin and Sophie flirting or something like that.
Well, I did notice in the preview that we didn't. Her name is Katisha.
Yeah.
We didn't see Katisha in a wedding dress, I don't think.
Oh. Yeah, there's no
I know
way
we
they're making
we
it.
saw Morgan.
Also,
I want to say we saw Barda.
yeah, and I don't remember. Wait, who the heck is Morgan? Megan?
Oh, Megan. Sorry.
Everybody loves a Megan.
I know.
There's so many Megans. Also, Javin and Katisha's reveal was so awkward.
I kind of skipped through them.
Oh my God, Nikki was so awkward. They were just like, hey. And it was like, they were like trying to wrap it up, I think, before they even had to like walk away.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
what did he say?
We're not
happening.
making it to the aisle.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of like cast drama. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens the rest of the season because like for what's to come look juicy, but just based off what we've seen, like, I don't know. It seems like just kind of nice, normal people. But
My
those are the
bets are on
craziest
Kieran and
ones.
Sophie.
Okay. Yeah, true. That's why they're keeping it
We'll
around.
see.
Okay, we have to move on to Real Housewives of OC because can't get enough of this show, can't get enough of this season. Jam-packed.
Let me get my notes.
I want to just start off. Okay, let me just say the ladies were still in NOLA because we didn't talk last week about them. They're in New Orleans on their cast trip, living mine and Nikki's dreams. We love New Orleans. Making voodoo dolls while Tamara, Shannon, and Gretchen are too wholesome, I guess, to like partake.
Oh my God.
And this kind of like catapults the rest of the episode. But before we get into it, because we're always really hard on Tamara, and I'm gonna be hard on her in this recap, but I do want to say when Tamara said that the last time she was in New Orleans was a month ago, which is really nothing with Teddy. And since then is when Teddy got diagnosed with cancer and her brain tumors, and they don't really know like what's going on with her health yet. Like, I want to give Tamara a little bit of grace because that must have been so triggering to be right back there again after like what happened the last time they were there. And I do really feel for Tamara, like that's a lot to be going through, but at the same time, it doesn't give you an excuse to just like want to like fuck up people's lives and friendships. Like, it's really crazy behavior. Like, she should have like taken a time out.
Yeah, like a step
from
back
filming.
this season. Yeah.
A step back because it's too much. Like, she can't handle it. Like, she's crumbling, like, mentally, but at the same time, it's like she can't help herself, but it like come after these women. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, really
I agree
weird.
with you completely.
Really weird behavior. So I just wanted to like start off like giving Tamara a little bit of support.
And I will say one more compliment toward Tamara is I do love her scenes with her daughter Sophie. I know she doesn't have the best relationship with her other children or her one daughter, but like her and Sophie are besties. I love their dynamic because Tamara is, for lack of a better word, golden retriever, and Sophie is so black cat, like just so opposite, and I love it.
Yeah, that is sweet.
So one more check in Tamara's
One more
box.
check in Tamara.
Hard to do, but
Okay, before we get to the dinner, which is like the big meat of the episode, I do want to say Shannon is really becoming like intolerable. Another person that needs to just
I agree.
take a little break, like go back to reality for a little bit because
I agree.
it's too much. Shannon can't handle it. She is like such a hot mess. We were saying offline, like, I do love when they call her Shannon Medore the whore. It's so funny because she's just like, she's obviously not a whore. She is just like
funny,
a frazzled mess of a human being. Just
Like, Shannon Medore, you whore. Especially, like, Heather Dubrow coming out of a cab calling it to her. It just is, like, I love it.
crazy. When Shannon was, like, freaking out about how she doesn't want to film or be around Katie, I was so shocked by that because she filmed an entire season with Alexis Polino,
Yeah.
who was dating her man and suing her at the same time. But you can't be around Katie, who filmed you like being crazy at a taping of something. Like, come on, we can, like, let's let it go a little bit.
I feel like it's because Alexis has like stake in the show, so she can't be like she is not an OG, but she's
she's pretty.
she's here. She's been
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And Katie, it's like nobody really cares about Katie. So maybe if she throws a big enough stink, like Bravo will get her off.
Well, that's her thing. She throws a lot of stinks. Like
Yes.
a lot of like producers and people that come out and say she's like very difficult to work with. I think because, like you said, she tries to assert her dominance. Like, oh no. Like my needs are first. I'm not going to be be that
Right.
peasant
And
over
I
there.
won't.
Yeah, and I won't. Exactly. So they're like, okay. So honestly, Katie was like, okay, bye, whatever. And then when they go to the voodoo doll thing, I didn't realize that Gretchen was like such a religious person.
I didn't either, but it totally
It
tracks.
tracks. So they go to this voodoo doll making, which gotta go back so that we can do that. Like,
Yes.
that is so us. And Gretchen, Tamara, and Shannon decide not to partake. Like, they don't want the bad voodoo. And Tamara, this is her time to pounce. Like, she is like jackpot. Let's fucking
Which is
go.
also so crazy because Tamara, you're with Shannon, who you're not friends with, and Gretchen, who you are enemies with.
Enemies with. And she couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, how did I get so lucky to be
Right.
stuck in a room with these two?
These two have nothing to do with each other, so I could spew whatever nonsense I want at them.
And they're gonna believe me.
separately.
I know. So I guess Tamara has been holding on to this information for over a month. That apparently Katie also told the blogger that a million years ago, when Tamara tried to get Gretchen naked wasted, which we talked about a couple weeks ago, that Gretchen told. This is so telephone. Like, just saying this out loud
Yeah.
is insane.
Gretchen told.
Gretchen told Katie that Tamara drugged her, and then Katie told Kiki Monique, like an Instagram blogger.
Kiki Monique getting her flowers.
Good, get it, girl.
2 episodes.
2 episodes. So Tamara reveals this information to Gretchen, and she expects Gretchen to like storm in there and like rip Katie's hair out. And Gretchen handled it so well. She was so upset because she obviously didn't say that, and like she kept saying, "If I believe that happened, I wouldn't have gone 10 years without bringing it up. Like, I would have dealt with that situation." And also, they flash back to the naked wasted, and of course, Tamara's downplaying the whole situation. She's like, "We were just being funny,
No,
like
she was
having
not.
fun." Like, it
That
was
was
evil.
so cruel. Yeah.
It was so cool. If that would never happen today, production would like shut the show down. Like, that would never fly today. But of course, leave it to Tamara to brush it off, make it no big deal. So Gretchen was obviously upset when Tamara revealed the information, but she wasn't like, "I hate Katie."
No.
Like, she was just taking it in.
Right.
But
Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me consider my source.
yeah, consider the source, and let me like ruminate on this for a minute. But Tamara, in her mind, she thought, "I did it. I got her.
Yeah.
She's on my side. Like, dinner tonight is gonna pop off. Like,
Well,
let's go."
and then you have Shannon, who's like, Katie did this? Oh, yeah. Oh, down with Katie. Like,
No, she was salivating.
yeah, she's pouncing onto Tamara's news
Pouncing onto
because she
Tamara.
hates Katie.
Also, I do want to, again, we love Gretchen. When Shannon was on her, yelling about Katie and how she doesn't want to be friends with somebody that does illegal activities, and then Gretchen goes, "Well, Shannon, you did get a DUI, which is illegal. I like frame that in some sort
What
of
can you
Hall
even
of
say
Fame."
back?
No, you can't say anything back. And I feel like Shannon even didn't know how to respond. Like, treated
Wow.
big time.
So good.
So good. Like, I love having Gretchen back.
Yeah.
She's not afraid of anybody. And
She's not afraid.
No, and you know how people are always like, "Oh, I'm a girl's girl, I'm a girl's girl." Like, her loyalties are just with the truth and like
Right.
what she feels is right. Which that's the kind of girl I like.
I also do feel that way about Gina. Like, very level-headed, like, very...
She does
And
take sides sometimes, though. Not in this episode. She stepped it up.
Yeah, with her people. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like she won't ever do Emily wrong. But I also loved that about Heather, too. Mm-hmm. But now, I don't feel that way because I feel like Heather's so up Tamara's ass.
I know. It's really annoying, and I don't understand
get
it. So they all leave this voodoo doll thing. Gretchen finds out this information. They have a big dinner that night. Tamara shows up to Shannon's room to help her get ready.
With her water.
With her water, which is just a high rocks glass filled with wine.
Or champagne
Or
or
something, which is funny because 5 hours earlier, she was like, I don't even want to drink. You'll never see me wasted again. And then shows up with like a huge glass of alcohol. Sure. So we already knew, like, the storm was brewing. Also, one more thing for Tamara, loved her outfit for that dinner.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, it was like a denim, like, collared, like, dress romper or something with like a belt and tights. Like, oh my God.
I don't remember. Oh,
Obsessed. I loved it. She looked great, which is sucks too.
Hard to say. Again.
Yeah. Okay, so before we get there, Gretchen confronts Katie about what Tamara told her, and Katie said, I never said that. Okay, so in Gretchen's mind, she was like, I believe you. I don't have any proof.
Right, you're my friend.
You're my friend. I don't have any proof. Like, this is coming from Tamara, so, like, we'll deal with it. We get to the dinner. It basically comes up immediately.
Yeah.
Tamara pulls Gretchen for a sidebar, and then Katie, like, walks out, and then they all come back in. I can't remember. But they're talking about the situation, and Gretchen tells Tamara, like, I believe Katie. And Tamara could not believe her ears that Gretchen was not taking her side.
Yeah. And it all goes downhill from here.
All goes downhill from there. They go back to the table, and Tamara and Shannon start yelling about Katie, how she's hurt everybody at this table, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, hello, Tamara. And then the energy started to shift away from Tamara, and Jen was like, I'm not letting this bitch go. So Jen brings the attention back to Tamara and is like, well, what about the former fatty pic you've been throwing around of me? And that
Which
really,
there's
like,
so
set it
much circulating. Yeah, there's so many big stories here at play.
like, all about Tamara. And, like, Tamara's at the helm of all of them. So basically everybody starts kind of saying, like, you know what, Tamara, like, we've had enough of your shit. Like, yeah, you are, like, causing all the problem. And right now we can't even have a conversation with you because you're wasted. Gina's like, you're sloshed. You're cursing at people. Like, just, like, get out of here. And she was sloshed. And it was actually kind of sad. Like, you can tell that she was on something. And she came out and admitted she did take a Xanax.
Yeah.
But Tamara gets so upset that nobody, like, stepped up for her or had her back. So she's the victim. So she has to leave the table. She threatens to quit. We saw that, like, play out in real time.
Oh, my God. When she is sitting at that table and she's like, you're going to get me a car? Or you're going to call me an Uber?
Yeah.
Like,
She was livid. And then she starts texting Gina, I think, after, like, fuck you.
Yeah. And they're all checking their phone. Like, did I get a text? Did I get a text?
I do want to say, though, like, Tamara is the one causing all the drama. So, like, every episode is just talking about Tamara. So I see where she's saying, like, what's the show without me? But it's like, do you want to be a part of a show where you are causing all of the drama? And that, like, she likes that everybody is always talking about her.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just so unhealthy. Like,
but that's narcissist behavior.
She obviously comes back. I'm interested to see what happens the next episode.
Oh, and Tamara goes and posts, too, that she's done.
That she quit, which is so crazy. Also, since the episode has aired, Tamara has been posting on her social media saying basically, like, thank you to people that, like, are supporting her. Like, it was such a difficult time, and, like, fuck you to the people that aren't. She posted a picture of Gretchen from the episode, and she wrote over it text, God forbid you guys ever have to deal with the pain and depression I was dealing with. They wonder why I left. Maybe I should have gotten a DUI to feel compassion.
Okay, maybe Gretchen's stepson died.
That Gretchen,
like, a brain tumor?
That's literally what she said. She's like, you were actually causing my family pain while we were all depressed, and you continue doing that for like 10 years. So yeah, we do understand.
Yeah, so let's not throw stones. Like,
that's
why it's hard to feel bad. So, like, yes, as a human being, recognizing somebody is dealing with something so traumatic and devastating, you do feel compassion for them, but it's also so hard. Like,
yeah, I know. It's hard with Tamara. That's why, again, people compare her to Jax, because she can never take accountability for anything. Like, she owned up to taking a Xanax and going through a hard time and struggling and drinking at that dinner, which is...
Yes, and again, we're all saying, yes, we hear you.
We understand.
But where's your accountability on the other flip side?
There's none. She has none. Like, it's like Teresa. Like, you can't talk to them. Like, nothing gets through.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. So at some point, like, her time's up, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens like next episode when the rest of the season, like she comes back, right? Like,
we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like she does. Excited to watch the rest of that. We've chit-chattered for 6 hours now. Should we do our Not Mad About It?
Truly.
I'm kind of excited about mine.
Okay,
so
I'm excited.
If you're new here, hope you are. Our Not Mad About segment is just something that happened to us this week, or some like wisdom we would impart onto you guys because we're so wise. Maybe like a mom hack, like maybe a tool or a product that we love. My Not Mad About It this week, that I don't know if you've seen this, but I am not mad about the snack-free revolution that's taking place on social media. I have been
seeing about it.
Nikki?
It's so you. How do you feel?
So me. I feel seen. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a revolution going on Instagram right now. And it's people that are like boycotting bringing snacks for their kids everywhere they go. Because if you're a mom, you know it's so annoying. Like to leave my house, I'm a grocery store. Like if I decide to bring a bag, it's so annoying. And let me just be clear. If I'm going to be out of the house for 4 hours, like my kids need food, okay? Like I'm going to bring stuff for them. But if we're going to the park for an hour, do they need chips snacks. And do they need gummies and do they need watermelon and we need 6 water bottles? Like, do I have to bring all this crap?
We were lucky to get a sip of water from the water fountain.
And one of the moms made such a good point in this post I saw. She was like, I go to the park. No one's playing on the park. Everyone's sitting on the grass eating puffs. Like, what are we doing here? Why do we come here? Like, we could do this at home. Yeah. Like, it's so annoying. And somebody was also commenting, like, this is probably a hot take, but someone's like, it's okay for your kid to, like, be hungry.
Right.
Like, if you pump them with food all day, they're never going to recognize, like, what's that feeling in my tummy? Oh, I'm kind of hungry. Like, let me ask for some food. They're just eating all day, always preoccupied.
Right. This is my life.
No, we've created monsters, so everywhere we go, it's like, they're expecting food to be there, but like I'm done. Like
that's Leo,
done.
A bottomless pit. And how do they do?
Callum's like pretty good. He'll ask, and like the one thing I will keep in my bag is like those like little like beef jerky sticks. So I'm like, okay, do you want a beef stick? Whatever. Usually he says no. And Ty is a little bit different because I do feel like he does need to be pumped with food all day. Like he is still like a baby.
Little things constantly.
Yeah, so I do bring him something, but Callum like hasn't really been fazed by it.
Okay. So I just went to the aquarium with my kids and we barely parked the stroller. We're looking at the fish exhibits. Leo starts having a panic attack that he's hungry.
Oh my God.
We just ate breakfast before we got here. It was an hour drive. Like it's not even lunchtime. It was 10:30.
Yeah.
Panicking. Like could not even look at the fish. He's like, where's the stroller? Are we gonna eat? Are we gonna eat? Or like, I'm like, okay, like we obviously have to go and eat because like Leo can't look at any of the fish until we go and eat.
It's crazy.
So I don't really know if that's gonna work for my family, but I am happy tough. For yours.
But I was getting so annoyed because Callum will eat all day, like so much fruit, like never stops eating fruit, and he'll eat like. This kid eats like he's like on a paleo diet. He eats like granola and pumpkin seeds and just fruit all day. So, but then it gets time for dinner,
and he won't eat.
No, and he won't eat dinner.
That's Leo too.
And then I'm like, okay, well, you're not having any food for if you want food for the rest of the night, I'm gonna keep giving you your dinner.
Right. That's it.
So I do that, and he will come back and eat his dinner. But now I'm like, I don't want to get to that point. I want to be like, this is dinner. So I actually feel like stopping with the snacks. Even if we're home and he wants to eat like an hour before dinner, I'm like, oh, you can have that after dinner. Yeah. We'll have that after dinner. Because it's so frustrating.
They all eat up until the minute we eat. And Colin is the best eater. My oldest son will eat anything you put on his plate.
That's so
anything.
Nice.
Leo, nothing.
Yeah.
Nope. Wow. And your kids are also young enough that you can start to implement that. If I were to bring that into my house now, they'd be like, no.
Well, Callum is starting to get really picky. And I'm just like, we have to nip this in the butt right now because I can't be making you noodles like every day, dude. Like we're not,
Yeah.
And it's hard because like I was a picky eater until I was 25 years old. So I get it. And he's only 2.5. I'm not going to like torture the kid.
But he's so adventurous.
He is it outside of the house.
He is outside of the house or isn't?
Like when we're not home, like if we're at a barbecue or we go to dinner, he'll eat anything. But when we're home, like he has like his 3 favorite meals and he wants those on repeat all the time. And it doesn't really bother me, but sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, like,
Yeah, like you gotta eat something else. But
you
he's
gotta,
also little. He'll open up.
yeah, but I want to like keep it. I don't want him to get
Open.
used to only eating
Yeah.
the same three things, like when we're home. It's just
Yeah.
like annoying, you know? So yeah, I'm here. I'm not mad about the snack-free revolution.
Oh my God.
Join us at meetings or at the mall.
I'm scared. Oh my God, thank you so much for sharing, Brie.
Of course.
Mine is also a little different, not an affiliate link you get today, you guys. Shocking, I know. So it was just my birthday yesterday,
Oh my God.
big 3-5, and I spent the day with my parents, and I am so not mad about it. It was such a lovely birthday. I did feel guilt about not being with my husband and my kids, but it was so lovely. My mom told me that she was going to pick me up at 11:30, and we went for a surprise massage. It was so
Ooh.
great the way that this lady connected to my muscles, as she said. She was like, I'm going to connect with your muscles and I need you to connect with me. And I was like, I'm here. I'm connected, baby.
Did she find
I'm
your
locked
spleen?
in. No, she didn't. She did find my fascia though.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes. She didn't release my fascia.
Gorgeous.
And then I went to dinner, to lunch with my parents at the Mexican place, and me and my dad took a gummy. He gave me gummies for my birthday, so we just popped a gummy right away just to start off lunch. Had a margarita, finished it off with some birthday churros and some yummy birthday shots, and then I went shopping at Marshall's with my mom, and it was just such a well-rounded 35th birthday. I came home, I had cake with my family, I put the kids to bed, I hung out with my husband. But if you are lucky enough to have your parents with you, I would highly recommend spending any birthday with them, but especially your 35th. It was such a nice birthday,
Kind of a
chill,
very
relaxed,
youthful birthday.
and with my parents. Like it
Yeah.
was just such a nice way to spend my birthday, right where I came from.
The OGs.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was, I FaceTimed my mom in the morning, and she wished me happy birthday, of course, and she was wearing her maternity shirt, her big, giant 35-year-old maternity shirt that she wore when she was pregnant with me.
Oh,
So she wore it to bed. And so I was like,
that's
that is the
sweet.
cutest. So Mom, I love you. Thank you for making me feel so special on my birthday. I love you so much. Nothing else I would have rather done on my birthday. It was the best birthday.
She's
So
gonna be
not mad
so
about
happy.
that.
And that
If she
sounds
makes it this
so
far.
nice. And
She
also,
will.
it's like, even though we're adults and we have kids, like, we're still kids.
That's exactly it, Brie. It's like I take care of everybody all
Yeah.
day, and it's when I go and see my parents, I know that they're going to take care of me. Like I am a kid when I'm with my parents, but I always have my kids with me too.
Yeah.
So it's not to be like, oh my God, where's the attention on me? But the attention's always on them,
Yeah.
as it, is.
Yeah.
But when I'm with just my parents, it's like I'm the baby. Like they just
Exactly.
take care of me. So
That's so nice.
it was so
Wow.
nice.
I love that for you. I'm so happy for you.
And I got a lot of clothes, and I did a haul for Brie, and she approved of most everything.
I was obsessed with the haul, by the way. Like, more of that, please. Crushed it. Okay, well, on that note, hope you
that
love our
2-hour
nice.
note.
Yeah, listen to this episode over the week.
Yes.
Break it up. We love you guys. Next week we'll have RHOC Recap and the rest of the episodes that Love is Blind UK releases. So mark your calendars for that, and we'll see you guys next Monday. Have a great week. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.
Deuces.